go onto the Apple website right now, there are 5 iPads available to buy. You have the 9th generation iPad, the old model, starting at $329 and then you have the 10th gen iPad at $449. Then the iPad mini comes in at $499, and after that $100 more we have the iPad Air starting at $599, and then at the top of the lineup we have the iPad Pro at $799. If you were on a budget, it would make sense about which iPad you would buy. The cheapest one, obviously, except it's not that simple. The 9th generation iPad starts at $329, as I said, but it only comes with 64GB of storage, so if you wanted to use it for a few years, probably wouldn't be enough if you're wanting to do productivity stuff on it all day. So you would upgrade the storage to 256 gigs, and then the cost is $479 for that iPad, the 9th generation, which doesn't make sense to buy anymore because the 10th gen iPad starts at $30 less at $499, and the iPad mini starts at just $20 more at $499, and you're getting better value for both of them. So it seems like a no-brainer, right, to then go and buy the normal, like the 10th generation or the iPad mini. But say you then decide to go with the 10th gen. Now you want to upgrade the storage because it only starts at 64GB, as I've already said. You upgrade it and the price now becomes $599. And how convenient that the iPad Air now also starts at $599 and you're getting an M1 processor for that. Now you want to go buy that now because obviously that's the better option. This again only has 64GB of storage, so you upgrade it and now the price becomes $749. Also convenient is that the iPad Pro starts at just $50 more and you're getting an M2 processor with that and the new features on the iPad Pro, which will eventually come down the range. I know this example is a bit unrealistic, but you've spent $470 more than you were originally expecting to just by upgrading one part of the iPad, the storage. And this is a lot of money. This happens with the iPhones, the Macs, happens with basically a lot of stuff in general. I'll put some examples on the screen about this happening with other Apple products. Editor Ethan, you better do that. So this example shows point number 1. In general consumerism and in tech, it shows how with a price ladder it encourages you to spend more. Because why are you going to go with, say, a 9th generation iPad when you can get a 10th generation iPad which has got the better screen and the better design? And then why would you go with a 10th gen iPad if you've got the option of the iPad Air? And why go with the iPad Air if you've got the option of the iPad Pro, and so on and so on and so on? The second point with this is that on the other end, product ladders create trust, and it also makes it easier to buy from a company. A product ladder makes it so that when you're buying a product, you can start with the lower end model and then go up and up and up on the price scale as you get more trust with the company. You might be more inclined to buy more up the price range if you know the brand and you trust the brand. Say for example you buy an iPhone SE to start with, and then after 3 years you're like really happy with the iPhone SE and you're getting really interwoven into the Apple ecosystem. Then you might think, okay, well, what's the next step? To upgrade to an iPhone 14, it would be the next step up, because I really like my SE, so if I upgrade to the 14, then I'm going to get more value. And then in another 3 years you're like, okay, I'll upgrade to the Pro model, which would be in that point the iPhone 17 Pro. So you're like, okay, well, I really like my iPhone 14, so I'll upgrade to the iPhone 17 Pro this time, because it just keeps on going up and up and up. Tech companies, and basically every company in general, use this to their advantage, and Apple especially uses this to get people to spend money. It's a hierarchy of needs, so next time you go to buy an iPad or a Mac, look out for these product ladders, because even if you've bought from Apple before, or this is your first time, you'll see that it manipulates you into spending more. Apple ecosystem also manipulates you into buying Apple products, just like the price ladder does. So if you want to see the video explaining that, check up there. I did a whole video explaining what it is and how it works and how it manipulates people into buying Apple for the rest of their lives. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.